I might be little delusional when I say this beat sounds a little bit fire. It's a beat where you have to use like your normal talking voice when you rap, I believe, but like it's just repetitive. But you know the thing about that is that catchy stuff is repetitive. So I just feel like I'm not saying it's catchy. It's something that I usually don't do, but I think it's kind of cool. Now I'm about to add like some plucks just to make it like another layer, but we'll see what's up. This is what it sounds like. It's a beat that I didn't add all these complicated sounds to, all these layers. So it's just like I mean, this type of beat is good practice because it's like you practice on when hi hats would come in and out, drum arrangement, which I need to get better at personally. But also using different 808s, I need to try to like get better at that a little bit more, mixing those a little bit differently, because you just get different beats. Like if that's one thing you can like just take away from this video, it's like when you start using different percussions and stuff like that, you'll start getting different beats because they just don't sound right. Like certain perks don't sound right with certain like just sounds. It's just bottom line. Most likely you have a sound pack that was ripped from something specific. You know what I mean? Maybe you could try to get a new idea from it. But at the same time, I think it kind of like kind of matters on the way that you make your beat. Did you put your melody first or your drums first? Because like which one did you get inspired off of? Now you can like mix and match both of them. You can start working like dab with the melody, some drums, some melody, some more, some drums. It depends how your workflow is, how you get ideas and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just like I think when it comes to like interesting like drum patterns, it's just like what's really interesting, to be honest. It's really just having like stuff moved over a little bit. I think a pocket of some sort, which I think I should probably look up a little bit more info on that sort of stuff. But like, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can just add a pluck real quick, like something interesting. Hopefully it comes out right. Ethnic. Let's see what's ethnic. This beat sounds like it. Nah. There's a little sound, little extra like. Let me see. I want to instantly add it to delay so I can like mess around with the effect. That's what I like to do now. Sometimes that's what I like to do with plugs. I like to put a plug and just delay it because it just changes like the timing and stuff like that. Maybe I'll put a different type of delay on. Usually I'll go for like an ambient one, but I'll just do some H delay. Plug it and just put in. Well, let's go to ambience. Go a long distance. See how that sounds. Couldn't even hear it. I think that's kind of nice. I can't hear it that well, so it's like, let me see if I can turn it up. I like it does add, not only, it's in stereo already, so it makes the sound stereo if I'm not mistaken, and it sounds like it has like a ping pong effect. I could be, its ping pong is activated, so which means it's going back and forth from left and right, which adds width to what you're listening to. It sounds like it makes everything wider, so I like that. So I'm trying to make it louder now because you cannot hear it. Maybe I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna turn it up some more. I kind of want to add distortion to see if that does something, or saturation. I think these are distortion those. I'm not gonna lie, I think these are probably distortions. But I'm gonna turn down what I whatever it is gonna be fine. I feel like I know that either way is gonna cut through the mix. Okay, I guess we'll turn this up. Shit is not audible. I actually don't like the delay. I like the effect the delay is giving. So it's like, I'm just gonna keep it though. I'm just gonna keep it. Oh yeah, I can turn it off. Nah. So what I'm gonna try to do here, since I don't like the rhythm, I'm gonna try to work into what it's giving me now. You feel me? That's how I think. So it's like this wants to go a certain type of way because I added this plugin like to this, and it's whatever in a way. You know, you can get better just by working into what you just got instead of trying to perfect your idea. Like, just try to work with what just happened. I think that's a pretty interesting way to like maybe get better. I'm gonna actually move that over. Like, we're not saying this is good. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying this is going to be the next beat. But for what we have, it like works with itself. You know what I'm saying? And I think I want to start trying to do that more instead of like going to the next idea or like doing something different. I played this game called Teamfight Tactics, like a League of Legends game. And it's like you have to build a team comp. And it's just like eventually you're going to have like such a foundation that it's going to be hard to go back, and you have to work with what you have. So it's just like, that's kind of the idea with music. Like eventually, yeah, you can always go back, right? Yeah, maybe I could go back and change some notes, but then it's like I've already added deja vu, and that was like a core idea with Sound Shifter. That's a core idea. So do you really want to change like core ideas of your beat, or do you want to work into it a little bit more, pretty much, and see what new things you can find? Like if I turn the metronome on, hopefully it's in time. It's not. It's not. That last note is. Everything else is kind of like nah. So we're gonna fix that. Maybe we can just not play this. In fact, because like I wanted this note to be earlier, but it's just not working at the start. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? So it's just like now I can kind of add this right there, and I can copy this over, pretty much. And I think this is gonna be the thing that I want at the beginning, but it's actually gonna come a little bit later now. Or just kidding, maybe. We'll see what happens. I kind of want... It's like... Okay, that mix. See, you see, we had to work into the timing, because the snare starts coming in here, and I knew one of these things added up to it, but it's just like, yeah, okay. I kind of want to, it's, this right here is wrong. Not wrong, but it's whatever. Let's see what's up with it. Because I think this sound is fine, and I'm gonna probably keep it. I'm gonna change the 808 because I don't like how the 808 sounds now. Like, even though that's like, I'm trying to use something with some distortion for real, but I think when I go something with more subs and add saturation or distortion. This is the one I always use. It's so fucking pathetic. I'm actually gonna, I want to see what's up with the spins. Let's see. I don't even want that last note. Ba, 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 right? Alright, it's fire. And then right there, we should probably add like another sound right there, just to keep some energy, or like, you know, just, I like to add. And you know what? The thing about it is that I feel like you might stumble across videos, which I do not watch, about, ooh, how to produce like this producer or whatever, and then it's just someone else trying to produce like some. It sounds so stupid thinking about it. It sounds so stupid saying it, but it's just like, if you start having or liking like what you like to do, start working on it. Like, I don't necessarily like to subtract things. I like to gradually add things, which I think helps you work on mixing it in, right? I'm not saying right, because you can never go left type shit. Anyway, we should probably add some type of pad, but it has to be something like vibey with this, because something too bright, I think, is like the brightest thing right there is that pluck we just added, I feel. And then maybe I can add this right here. Yeah, okay, hold on. So we'll see. What I could do maybe also is like introduce the pad a little bit here and just put like volume automation so it becomes loudest here. But the thing is, I'm thinking about in terms of an arrangement, not in terms of how it might sound good with like a flow, because like I would be just like rapping over this to understand how the arrangement would come about. Like yeah, and just is what I do. I will listen to this thing from the start, just to. I don't care. This is what I do, which is probably bad. I already know what I want. I already know I want a pad. I might change this melody just to like have a little difference, maybe. Pad's not gonna make too much sense, to be honest. It's just gonna come in randomly, so we're gonna have to try to make sure that it doesn't come in too randomly. Unless it's something soft, even still, it's gonna add so much of a wall in the background that it's just like, this beat might not need a pad. I just want to add something and it might not be a pad. The pad might not be the right thing to add if something were to be added. You know what I'm saying? Imagine somewhere out in the universe, the idea of this beat, this project already existed, right? And that idea came to you. But like, because we're humans and how our minds work, we ended up making a variation of it, right? We ended up making like a mutated version of the beat, not as pure. You feel me? Because you didn't connect directly with the beat. Imagine that. Only the purest and brightest and the talented of producers can pull the idea of music from the ether and make it something like your mom can listen to. You feel me? Excuse me. It's like such a low, subtle thing. It's not. This is not the right pad, but it's just like you think it's gonna fucking turn into something else. I feel like I should change the kick or the 808 pattern just because like this transition is coming back in. I feel like it should be a different setting of energy. You feel me? A variation of the energy. If you may, if you might, if you will, if you shall, if you should. Should you variate the energy? I variated your mom last night. Remember that? What were we thinking with that? I mean, we don't know how these sound before we listen to them. Yes, we do. Oh my God, stop. I think that's fine. It's not too hard. It's just a layer, I guess. I should have some introduction to it like earlier, but nothing as melodic, right? Maybe I'll just have it as like 2 lines, right? Or we'll just do this. Sounds titty. heard something fire. I heard something fire. I heard something fire. It's crazy. All right, hold up. We need a flute. It's not. It's like it's just a small thing. It's not such a small thing. Not right. It's not it. It's probably just the first one, I guess. I think what it is like I'm hearing the echo of that plug we added earlier, and it's just like maybe I just now heard it or something. I don't know. So like I'm reinforcing this sound that I kind of hear layered in with the other sounds that I hear. That's what I like to do as well. And it adds a different idea. Maybe I could take away something. Maybe I could just add it on. Like I like to say, like I just said, like to do a little bit earlier. Yeah, I mean, what is that, dude? Like, you hear it? You hear it? What? Oh, that's right. We added something. You would have hit me, baby. You would have hit me, station. You see, would have hit me, baby. Me back. You for the city, for the city, me back. Me back, rush that. You for the city, me back. You for the city, my body. You for the city, my body. So what changes here is that pluck melody, the 808s, and maybe turn this down a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, it's something like that, I guess. Nothing crazy. I mean, could be more ideas, but it's just like, I think I'm gonna just stop it here for real. Like, it's not supposed to be anything super intricate, so